If you think data analytics is just about crunching numbers, you're not going to get hired. Employers don't just want spreadsheet zombies. They want someone who can turn data chaos into real-world impact. And there's a core set of skills they're looking for. These are the skills that will get you noticed, shortlisted, and hired. And if you want to succeed in the data job market, you better learn them. So what are they? Keep watching. In this video, I'm sharing the top data analytics skills that employers want, plus a few insider tips to help you stand out. Throughout the video, you'll hear from Andreu, a real-world data analyst and Masterschool instructor who brings a ton of practical experience to the table. Think of it as a reality check from someone who's working where you want to be right now. We wanted to pinpoint the most coveted skills in the field, so we consulted key industry sources and the latest research, including data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, Coursera's trend reports, and hiring insights from major employers. So what did we find? Here are the hottest data analytics skills on every employer's shortlist. First up, SQL. This is the #1 skill that all employers want to see without fail. SQL stands for Structured Query Language, and it's used to access and analyze data that's stored in a database. This enables you to turn raw data into something meaningful, which is really the crux of your role as a data analyst. So, SQL is non-negotiable if you want to get hired. But you can't just say that you know SQL. Employers want proof that you can actually write queries to solve real-world problems. Expect to face assessments or tests where you need to filter data, join tables, or write subqueries on the fly. To develop this skill, work on projects where you use SQLs to explore a dataset and tackle a business challenge, like identifying a top-selling product or tracking customer churn. Then, share your queries and insights in your portfolio. This highlights your skills in action and shows hiring managers that you can hit the ground running. Another must-have skill is statistical programming, usually with Python or R. These are the go-to languages for working with data, building models, and doing deeper analysis that goes beyond what SQL can handle. So, Python or R? Well, that depends on your goals. Python is more popular because it's so versatile and it's beginner-friendly. But if you're looking at jobs in academia or in fields like healthcare or psychology, R might give you the edge. Most employers don't expect you to know both. Just pick one, depending on your goals. Python tends to open more doors in industry roles, but R will help you stand out for research-heavy positions. Whichever language you choose, employers want to see that you can write clean, efficient code to solve real-world problems, not just follow tutorials. So, focus on projects where you use Python or R to analyze real data sets and generate insights, or even build a predictive model. Include those projects in your portfolio and make sure your code is well commented and easy to follow. Employers will see that and think, okay, they've not just learned the language, they're actually using it to think like a data analyst. Let's see what Andreu had to say about this.
Hi, I'm Andreu. I have a background in economics and I'm an instructor in Masterschool. I would say that there is a split between the soft skills that we teach and the technical skills. In terms of technical skills, the two main ones that we teach is SQL and Python, both programming languages, SQL to query databases, Python to do scripts, do analysis and perform machine learning later on. And then also we teach the soft skills. We teach how to communicate, how to present, how to understand your channel, and then adapt your communication towards it.
Next is what I call a high-value bonus skill, machine learning. It's not strictly required for data analyst roles, but it'll certainly grab the hiring manager's attention. And that's what you want, right? Now, don't get me wrong. No one's expecting you to be a machine learning expert. But if you're familiar with the basics, you have a deeper understanding of how data-driven decisions are made. And employers love that because it shows that you care about business value and impact. So, when building your portfolio, aim to include even just one simple project where you can use a machine learning model to solve a business problem. And bonus points if you can explain why you chose that model, how you evaluated it, and what that meant for the business. That kind of thinking tells employers that you're not just technical, you're strategic. And that's gold in today's job market. Next up, probability and statistics, the unsung heroes of data analytics. These are the tools that help you draw reliable conclusions from data. Of course, you won't typically run complex statistical tests by hand, but it's important to understand the underlying principles. Why? Because employers don't just want to see fancy dashboards. They want to know that the insights behind them are statistically sound. So, they look for candidates who can explain why a result matters, not just what the numbers say. Here's how Andreu puts it.
For me, the forever skills of a data analyst would be the analytical mindset and critical mindset. Do not accept something because it is like that. Just wonder why that is and understand the why. That's going to be a forever skill. It doesn't matter if AI is involved or not. You still need to learn and understand what AI is outputting to you.
If you want to stand out, showcase projects that involve hypothesis testing or real-world experiments. Anything that has you validating insights before acting on them. And when you talk about your results, highlight the thinking behind them. That's what sets you apart as a credible data analyst. No matter how advanced your analysis might be, it all starts with one thing: clean, well-structured data. Employers want analysts who understand the importance of data management. So that's everything from sourcing and storing data to cleaning and prepping it for analysis. It's not glamorous, but it's the only way to get high-quality insights, and the real professionals know that. So, if you want to get hired, show that you're able to handle messy data. Talk about your process. How do you get raw data ready for analysis? How do you build repeatable workflows for data management? And where do tools like Excel, SQL, and Python come in? Bad data never leads to good decisions, and employers know it. So don't underestimate the importance of data management. As a data analyst, it's your job to find useful insights and make people care about them. So you must be able to communicate what you found, why it matters, and what it means for the business. That's where data visualization comes in. Employers want to see that you've mastered tools like Tableau or Power BI, and that you can choose the right visuals for the story your data is telling. This is crucial for presenting data in a way that makes sense to others, especially those who aren't data experts themselves. So when you're showcasing your portfolio or talking about your work, don't just focus on the final visuals. Explain how a stakeholder used your dashboard to take action, or how your visualization influenced a business decision. That frames you as a candidate who delivers real-world value. And that's exactly what employers are hiring for. If you're focusing on data roles in finance, here's a bonus skill that will really set you apart: Econometrics. Econometrics is like data analytics specifically for financial and economic questions. It uses statistical models to test economic theories and forecast future trends, which is incredibly valuable in industries like banking, consulting, and financial services. Employers in this niche want candidates who can apply analytical thinking to real financial problems. So an example might be applying a regression model to analyze how unemployment rates impact inflation. As always, really emphasize your practical skills and tie your work to real-world impact. That's where hiring managers will see your value. Okay, we've covered the top skills you'll need to get hired. Now let me share some practical tips for how to learn them. Number 1, don't just read, build. Employers want to see evidence of your practical skills, and you'll only develop those if you actually practice. Every time you learn a new tool or concept, put it into action. If you're learning SQL, write queries to pull data from a real database. If you're learning data cleaning, download a raw data set and use different techniques to clean it up. Learning by doing is the only way to make new skills stick. It also gives you projects for your portfolio, which is crucial for your job search. Number 2, learn one tool really well and then build from there. Start with either SQL or Python. These are the foundational tools for data analysts. Understand how they work behind the scenes and get plenty of hands-on practice. Once you're confident in SQL or Python, you can start picking up additional skills one by one. But don't try to learn everything all at once. Get that solid foundation in place first. My final hot tip: keep your communication and storytelling skills sharp. It doesn't matter how good you are with the analytical side of things if you can't effectively share your findings and make them actionable. The best analysts can clearly explain what the numbers mean and why they matter. They communicate in a way that makes sense to everyone, turning insights into impact. Practice creating visuals that support your key message, and master the art of tailoring your communication to suit different audiences. That's how you'll really bring value to the business and succeed in your role. Let's check in with Andreu on this point.
The importance of storytelling in data, in my opinion, is crucial, because at the end, with the mathematical methods and the statistical methods that we use, we are able to find correlations and things that imply other things, insights and inferences of populations. But at the end of the day, we need to be able to build the storytelling to be able to prove that causality from A to B. So it's really important, and more so the higher your stakeholders are, you will need a better storytelling technique to be able to appeal to them in what they want to hear, in the language that they understand, in the business language, in the business mindset.
Before we wrap up, here's one last bonus skill that'll really raise your profile. Yep, we're talking about AI. Employers are increasingly on the lookout for candidates who can use AI within the data workflow. So, if you want to stand out, explore how AI can help you with tasks like data cleaning, writing SQL queries, generating charts, and summarizing insights. Experiment with ChatGPT for support with writing code, and practice using AI-powered features in tools like Excel and Power BI. And rest assured, it's not about replacing your skills with AI, but rather supercharging them. I asked Andreu for his take. Here's what he shared.
AI does have an impact, because at the end there are a lot of technical things that we don't need to learn right now. We just need to understand what AI or machine learning is doing and therefore apply it. So we have to focus more on these soft skills, on this. How do I communicate? How do I explain? The explainability of AI is one of the toughest parts of our job right now. And this is one of the best skills you can have.
Think of it as just another tool, something that can help you work better and faster. We've covered a lot of ground, so let's quickly recap the top skills you'll need to get hired in data analytics. Under must-have skills, we've got SQL, Python, or R, probability and statistics, data management, and data visualization. Then, if you really want to stand out, consider high-value bonus skills like machine learning and AI. And if you're focusing on finance roles, Econometrics. Beyond all the hard skills, be sure to sharpen your communication and storytelling. That's how you'll deliver real impact for the business. If you're ready to start learning, check out Masterschool's Data Analytics program. And if you'd like more advice on how to become a data analyst, check out our step-by-step roadmap. You'll find both links in the description below. Thanks so much for watching. See you again soon.